made it. Finally, thank you for coming, and I'd like to introduce to you the next mayor of the city of Chicago, Paul Vallas.
I've been to 3 churches today, which makes my mother very happy, including St. Demetrius, of course.
Did anybody ask you there about the Twitter controversy, or do you think that's behind you?
No, they didn't, but they all prayed for me and they gave me domadas. And I also met with one of my classmates, and during the Greek, the Hellenic parade, I was King Constantine, and she was my mother, St. Helen. So anyway, so it was,
well, let's talk about that though. You've had a tough couple of days. Here you are down at the end.
I'm the front runner.
Right, it happens, doesn't
Allegedly.
it? And when it happens, everyone's scrutizing everything.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to clear up anything at all on that whole? Did you like it?
No,
Did somebody else?
There's nothing to clear up. Look, I am going to end this phase of the campaign the way I started it. I'm going to end it in the community, and I'm going to end it talking about issues. And issues that I began to talk about long before I even became a candidate, and that is public safety, which I think is a human right, and I think it's the biggest challenge that we're facing today. God knows I've articulated what I consider to be my pathway to make sure every community is safe and secure. I'm going to continue to talk about quality schools, and I'm going to continue to talk about how we're going to make this city a city that works again and a city that's affordable again. And I'm just going to close the campaign, or at least this phase of the campaign, the way I started it.
How are you reaching out to those excited?
Well, you know, again, I've really run an issue-oriented campaign. You know, I've avoided going negative. You've seen my commercials and the things I put out. And I'm going to continue to talk about the issues. I think clearly public safety is the dominant issue. It's issue number 1, 2, and 3. And God knows I've been talking about this long before I became a candidate. And obviously there's concern, you know, because the exodus of the district, of the school system, has been historic. And, you know, people just got hit with their second installment property taxes, you know. I thought property taxes were supposed to be kept this year. Obviously they haven't for the majority of renters and homeowners and businesses. So, you know, I think I'm reaching out to the undecided. I think I'm doing well in the polls, depending on what polls you look at, because I've really run an issue-oriented campaign, and I've avoided being detracted by petty attacks and things like that.
Is Paulin right that it's going to be a race of you against her?
Oh, God.
That's actually my last question.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. No, wait. You know, I don't care who I'm running against right now. Right now, I'm not looking at who's in the left lane, who's on the right lane, who's gaining with me. I'm just looking at the finish line. Hopefully that'll be the only finish line I have to cross. But if I have to gear up to run that second race, we'll be well prepared.
Paul, this is our
Undeniable Kurt, thank you. Thank you.
whoever you face in the world, how will you handle that?
And then I'm going to come back and spend really most of the afternoon. So if you have individual questions to ask, do not hesitate to contact me. I'm going to certainly stick around. But I want to thank you all for coming. Isn't it a great day? Yes. I was just mentioning that it's been a good day for me because my mother always says we're going to go to church on Sunday. And of course, having grown up in a Greek American restaurant, we of course, Sunday was our busiest day, but as long as we went to church to light a candle, that was it. So I not only went to one church today, I went to 3 churches, including St. Demetrius, so my mother is very happy. My mother is very happy. But look, it's great. I mean, I started this campaign focusing on the issues, and I'm going to end this phase of the campaign focusing on the issues too. The issue is leadership, pure and simple, leadership. Every problem that this city is facing, there's my echo, every problem that this city is facing, from a degraded, demoralized police department, to a school district that people have been fleeing in record numbers, to a city that never seems to be able to approve a budget without some sort of property tax fee and fine increase. It's all a product of bad leadership, and bad leadership from the 5th floor. And it didn't begin with this mayor, but it certainly has gotten worse. And as someone who supported the mayor and who worked to help the mayor early on, at the end of the day, we've been disappointed. So I'm running, not to bring the leadership of a single individual, but to bring the type of leadership that draws from the community, that brings people from the community, from the diverse community, into positions of government to help get this city back on track. I've had success as city budget director. I've had success as school chief. I've had success in other cities. I've had success in the work that I've done internationally because I always draw from those communities that I serve. And I believe that it is that trait and that ability which has made me a success and will make me a success as mayor. We know who will promote within the police department, who can get the police department not only back on track and can return the city to community-based policing where there are police officers at every beat. There's police officers walking the CTA platforms and on the CTA stations. And that will provide the type of leadership to the police department that will ensure that the consent decree is being fully implemented. We know who we will draw back to the school district and promote within the district, the type of leadership that will begin to use the $30,000 that they're spending per year to provide the type of educational opportunities which will enable any child, wherever they live, whatever their income, to have quality educational opportunities. And we will bring people into government in every agency and every department so that the city that used to work and the city that in so many ways has ceased to work begins to work again, so that we're not spending $28 billion and failing to make sure that every neighborhood's safe, and failing to provide quality schools in every community, and failing when it comes to even basic city services. We will spend your tax dollars effectively, and we will stop returning to that well that has made this city the highest property tax, the highest fee, the highest fine, the highest sales tax big city in the country. We will reverse that tide, and we will bring responsible management to city agencies. At the end of the day, this is what it's about. Pure and simple. So I'm ending this campaign as I started. In fact, I'm ending this campaign as I started 4 years ago, talking about the issues, talking about how to address the issues of public safety with great specificity, talking about what real quality school opportunities are and how the schools can best serve the community, and how we can bring sanity to a budget process that is almost devoid of aldermanic input and is constantly pricing us out of our homes and pricing us out of our apartments and pricing us out of our communities, businesses, basically being asked to tax and pay more. At the end of the day, it's all about leadership. But if I'm going to be successful, I need your help. Because this is a collective effort. This is a collective effort. This is about bringing responsible government to a city that is so rich and so resourced. The only thing that this great city, with its great history, with its great heritage, with its great diversity, with its great institutions lack is quality leadership. Quality leadership on the fifth wall. And it's my intention to bring that quality leadership. So I'm going to take my break because they've got me going wall to wall today. And I'm going to come back here shortly. Enjoy yourselves, please do. Thank you. Lunch. Yes, I know you have lunch. Really, he's made a great. He's offering a whole, just great meals for you here. Take full advantage of it. I want to thank you so much for coming. God bless each and every one of you. Tuesday, that's the day. Avoid the noise. My wife said the other day when I was complaining, I said, there's people, I'm getting, a little tweak here, a little tweak, and people are attacking me here, attacking me there. She says, you're in first place. What do you expect at the end of the day? Be careful what you ask for because you may get it. So avoid the noise. Focus on the issue. The issue is Tuesday. This may be the most important election in our lifetime. We've got to make the right choice. I believe I'm the right choice. I need your help to get our city back on track again. Thank you so much. God bless and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Paul. Hey, folks, as Ronnie mentioned, food is available to be eaten. I want to thank the folks here at Labriani and their staff. So thank you very much for hosting and enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you very much.
I think he's got a good chance. And the city needs to be, we need remedies for the city right now. And I've listened to the different candidates, and of all the people I've listened to, I like his opinions the best. So he seems to know what he wants to do when he gets there.
Thank you.